got a little older, changed it to Young Stunners, the Mob. Had a manager and everything. Had a studio right there by the bowling alley on Ashley Phosphate. Grinding from there. Then we changed it to Stunner Mob. Well, I changed it to Stunner Mob G's probably like 7 or 8 years ago. And then it was Stunner Money Gang from there. And then my brother Ada passed. And we turned the Stunner. We turned that to Slater. For Slater Money Gang SMG.
Okay. So how long you been in engineering game for Charleston area artists?
I've been recording really. I've been recording since '06, but I started doing like recording the sick probably back in 2012. Had to be 2012. I was just coming up, had the lesser equipment, but still practicing my craft. That brought me where I'm at today with it. Put a lot of investments and stuff in it.
Okay. And so I noticed on the video, SMG Audio is always, I guess, producing or engineering a lot of songs. So why do everyone goes to you?
Really because I can relate to a lot of artists because I'm an artist myself too. So whenever I like to hear things certain ways, so artists. As an artist, they want to hear it kind of like the same way I want to hear it. I want to hear that clarity. I want to hear the beat dropping. I want to hear them breaks. I want to hear all that, So I just do it to other artists. I do their stuff like how I do mine, and it just made it the way it is now, man.
Okay. And I guess your prices are pretty decent.
Yeah, prices is real decent. Definitely affordable, but you're gonna pay to get that quality.
Right.
You can definitely get the recording done. I'm gonna give you a nice pre-master and pre-mix. But if you want that thing really chopped up, want me to sauce it, it's gonna cost a little more.
Okay.
Serious artists usually do the sauce. You know what I mean?
Okay. I know. Listening to other DJs on their shows, they still complain about artists still sending bad music to them to get their views and their critiques of the songs or whatever. So when you're in the studio with the artist, does money comes as important more than the quality of the song, or you would tell them that this need to be corrected, or you can't send it, or what is your role in as an engineer in the studio?
Yeah, like when artists come, because it's usually like 2 ears. I usually keep an extra ear in the studio with me. So whenever an artist recording, we usually critique them right then and there while they're in the booth. We'll tell them that's some. We'll tell them that's not it. We change it up a little bit. But some artists going to be hard-headed and still do it the way they want to do it. But, we try to help them out a lot, man.
Mm-hmm. And where's your studio located at anyway?
I got a studio in Goose Creek. I got built, from the ground on my own land, own property. I had 2 commercial buildings, man, didn't work out too well. So I decided I wanted to go private,
Okay.
So I'm all private right now, so.
Okay, and do you prefer to be an artist or engineer? Or both?
I think both, man. Both, because it's always fun in that recording, but it's always fun to express your artistry on music and beats. So I said they both weigh out the same way.
Okay. Do you think engineers and producers get recognized for their work?
And repeat that for me, man.
Do you think engineers and our producers get recognized for their work?
Yeah, well, producers. I don't think producers get recognized that much for their work. But the way I did it, the way I break the cycle, I tag. My tag everywhere. So you gotta know who did it. When you hear that tag, you already know what time it is.
Okay.
That's how I definitely put the face on for it, man. When you hear that tag.
Okay. Well, I know there's a lot of stop the violence campaign going out in Charleston. Uh, there's a lot of violence in the music. Uh, what's your role, or do you tell artists what to put in their songs or what not to put in their songs as an engineer?
No, no, definitely not. I let them be as creative as they want to. You know what I mean? I just tell them, most of the time, if you're gonna talk about it, definitely be about it, because they're gonna pull your card out there in the streets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about it, if you really I got an artist, what I'm saying, he got a song called Game. So, he definitely pointed the picture out when he did the video to make it, clear to what he was talking about. So if you're gonna talk about it, just make a vivid picture for them to understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely back it. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna pull your cards out there.
And what do you think, as a independent artist and engineer, where do you think the music is heading towards? Something good or something bad? You think it's just gonna just fade away? You think hip hop is gonna fade away, transform into a more of a pop hip hop culture, or we losing the basics? What's your point on that?
So you said I couldn't really hear you.
Okay, since you do a lot of producing and engineering,
Yeah.
what do you think hip hop music as an independent artist is heading towards? You think it's something very popular, or
Oh,
it's gonna fade away?
no, it's gonna stay for a long time, man. Because as long as you different and you unique, you gonna definitely stand out and make it happen, man. Because for example, like that country song with dude talking about the horse and all that stuff, like that's different, man. You would never thought a dude to come with some country music with a rap beat like that.
Mm-hmm.
Other stuff, you feel what I'm saying? So you just gotta stand out. You gotta be different, and you can't be like everybody else. That's the only way. So if you different, you're gonna definitely win in the game.
Okay.
Come on.
So, in closing, where can artists? Kind of a lot of new artists is coming to me asking if they can find producers, find someone who do beats, who mix and master. Where can they find you?
They can find me. I got an in-house producer, Jay on the beat, man. One of the best in the city, man. You can find me on Facebook. Type in Double Man, DOUBLEMANN. Instagram, Double Man. Twitter, Double Man. Just type in Double Man with the 2 N's, and you can find me in SMG Audio page on Facebook, man. It's right there. Just book your session, and we get you straight from beats, videos, mix, master, everything, man. We do everything at SMG.
Okay, and you do have artists that you manage, correct?
Yeah, I got artists, female artists, all that, man. We about to start a modeling groups next, man. I like,
Okay.
we got pretty females on there when our promoting, So
And I noticed that you guys have a lot of merch. Where can they find your merch and shirts and hats and things?
right now we just selling that out the trunk, but I've been doing some talking with the Charlie O store. We gonna work together and make something happen. And soon, later this summer, man, me and my boy Fat Hat, we're gonna have a store somewhere in West Ashley where we have his merch, my merch in there, and we're gonna take it from there. So we got some things coming this summer. So we're gonna have that store. We're talking with Charlie O. We're gonna do some collabs with him, and we're gonna make it happen, man. More to come. We ain't stopping.
And we can find you at 20 grams, right? Most of the time, right?
Yeah, we at 20 grand. When they booking, we at 20 grand, or you can catch us in the strip club throwing some money, man. You already know.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, and thanks for coming on the show. And you have a wonderful day, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. All right. Up next, we will talk to Keys. He's like the top artist on my chart, artist chart. Keys. He's from Waterbar, South Carolina. Okay, and up next, let's see here. We're going to play some of his music right now. Let me look for it. Supposed to Call by Keys. Okay, that didn't work.
Attention how they do ya, acting like they really fucking with you, knowing they were never in the picture. Don't let them haters fool ya. Hating they you do a nigga wrong. When you make it, they gon' tell you that they knew it all along. Don't let them use ya, faking they pretending like your friend. Really they don't wanna see you win. Don't let them haters fool ya. Nah, can't let them haters fool ya. Don't let them do you like that. Nobody wanna keep it real no more. These niggas ain't who they say they is. Most nowadays. And they do it way better than they did. Don't get it, but I guess it's just the way they live. Really tell the truth, I don't play that shit. I just wanna quit on my day they live. I'm fucking bitches way better than them baby kids. Gotta look good if you see me piper. She ain't 100, never see me wiper. Heart turn cold like a DC sniper. Boy, the homies never change like a seaweed diaper. Everybody tell me I'm dope as fuck. Legendary breed, you know what's up. Rather be on my grind than wasting time. Ain't tryna be broke as fuck. Bitch, I got my focus up. Real ones, they can vouch for me. Mad at me now. They gon' hate what I'm about to be. Look at what you about to see. Everybody love it when it's coming from the real. Ain't tripping by nothing, no chain gon' come. Look a nigga fuck around and broke $100 bill. Gotta keep you focused. They be standing right beside you. Ain't no beat gon' get me slipping. This ain't Sassing in the lala. They be smiling in your face, but then they laughing right behind you. If you happen to forget, then I'll be happy to remind you how they do ya. Acting like they really fucking with you, knowing they were never in the picture. Don't let them haters fool ya. Hating they do a nigga wrong. When you make it, they gon' tell you that they knew it all along. Don't let them use ya. Faking they pretending like your friend. Really they don't wanna see you win. Don't let them haters fool ya. Nah, can't let them haters fool ya. Don't let them do you like that. Been a long time since I ever trusted yo. Said the same, I ain't never trust no nigga. Come in my circle with all that bullshit with ya. Giving them a tumbo finger. Wasn't raised like me and you ain't built like that. You ain't gotta want it, that's the way I am though. Born this way and I'ma die like that. And I never cross over like I say I ain't though. Really tryna make it to the top. The shit'll never stop. Focus, I ain't looking at the past. No L's on me, but it still got drop. Pay attention cause a young nigga foot on the gas. Tell the fuck niggas they can get out the way. Ayy, we bout to stay. Don't need to play, still naughty like a ship operate. Anybody thinking we bout to play? Bitch, not today, still strong, we so squad. Why you think the young boy go so hard? You can look me in my eyes and see no bitch. I'm on mail like a motherfucking postcard. Yeah, still Keys, that's the name. Headed to the top, about to pass the lane. I just want the money, never ask for fame. I was born a real nigga, I don't have to change. Careful with them vultures, you can't do them folk no favors. Lord, protect me from my haters, gold diggers and imitators. Cause a snake is still a snake, they just so great at telling lies now. Praying that you slip, they wanna catch you by attention. How they do ya, acting like they really fucking with you, knowing they were never in the picture. Don't let them haters fool ya. Hating they do a nigga wrong. When you make it, they gon' tell you that they knew it all along. Don't let them use ya. Faking they pretending like your friend. Really they don't wanna see you win. Don't let them haters fool ya. Nah, can't let them haters fool ya. Don't let them do you.
Yo, what's up? This is Nate. This is SC Hip Hop 100 Live. And our guest coming up will be Keys. He's from Walter Bar, South Carolina. And we also will have Double O Thugg coming in later. Right now, we can go over the top 10 songs that is on my chart, on the top 30 chart, as we wait for Keys to call in. And the number 10 song on my chart this week for week 10 is 8 Years Later by Nephew. Number 9 is We Are Riders by Lee Durham. Number 8, Roll Down by Dusty Rhodes featuring King Columbia. And coming in at number 7 is Do the Dash by Levon Sunday. Number 6 is Rock and Roll Freestyle by Lil Rondo. We are featuring Tez G. Number 5 is I'm With It by Bianca Clark featuring Trina and Tokyo Jet. She's from Alabama, by the way. And number 4 is Heartbroke by Trap Savage. Number 3 is Trap Jump. I think that's the first time he's on the chart with that song, Trap Jump, Porter Keezy featuring G Code. And number 2 is Columbia by King Columbia featuring Mr. Flip and a whole host of other people from Columbia. And for the 5th consecutive week in a row is Tesla by Low Life Molito. And on the phone we have Keys. I hope this Keys. Hello, Keys.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. So you're from Baltimore, South Carolina, correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So how is Carrollton County and Baltimore and surrounding areas treating independent artists?
So far so good. I think it's a struggle because it's still small. You know, it's a small market, but overall, I think we push each other.
Okay.
It could be better, but you know, we get the job done slowly but surely.
Wow. Yeah. And for the record, I was raised up in Baltimore, Ritter, South Carolina. That's
Okay.
where my dad's family's from. We used to go out there during the summertime. I think I spent most of my time out there during the summertime when I was in school.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. So I know a little bit about Carleton County during my younger years, of course. So you're originally from Baltimore?
Yeah, well, it's Walterboro, Jonesville area. I don't know if you ever heard of Jonesville.
Jonesville?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah. It's kind of like on the outskirts. It's a back and forth thing, really.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, where can they find your music? Especially with that awesome album called Goals. I guess it's an acronym. And
Yes.
what's it stand for?
Get out and live successful
Mm-hmm.
goals. But it's on mymixtapes.com. If you go to mymixtapes.com and type in Keis, Keis, it'll show up a couple videos on YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
And what's your name again? Is it Keys or Keis?
Keis, Keis.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they? I know there's a few artists appeared on my chart from Baltimore. Do y'all collab with each other? Of course, you said y'all support each other and things of that nature out there.
Right. We support each other most definitely. We had a couple songs together.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, some of us grew up together. You know, so it's definitely nice to see several Walterboro artists on the same charts.
Yeah.
But yes, we support each other and got a couple features.
That's good. That's good. And have you ever come down to Charleston to perform?
I have been to Charleston. I forgot the name
Mm-hmm.
of the place I've been to, but I believe it's somewhere downtown.
Okay.
And another time I was up there, I know it's not exactly Charleston. I think this spot was Somerville, but in Club Motivation. I think it's somewhere near Charleston. But yes, I've been there a couple of times to perform.
Okay. Have you been to the meeting of the minds yet?
I haven't.
Okay. Well, I think it was 2 Sundays ago. It was like my first time, and it was pretty dope. Had a good crowd and everything. So that's something you should check out.
Most definitely. What is it called again? The Meeting of the Minds?
Yes, it's called Meeting of the Minds. It's every second Sunday. They have independent artists come out and perform. And the crowd's real good. The food is good. It's a great environment. It's real good. Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's a guy named Colors. He organized it, owns it, and things of that nature. So I'll hook you up with him, and so we can see you perform. I mean, because your album is banging. It's really good. It's extremely good. That's why I put you at number one. You know, because I mean, it's real good. Why is not on iTunes and Spotify and things of that nature? I mean, because albums like that deserve to be on all platforms.
I know. When it first came out, I had some difficulty going on with the internet, with the web. But Fuya is the only one that's available on iTunes. I do need to upload the whole thing coming up soon, as well as YouTube as well. I said I was gonna put it on YouTube and iTunes and Spotify and Tidal and all and the several other platforms as well pretty soon.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, that album is really good, man. It's like one of the best albums I ever heard for free.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And
Really appreciate it.
so were you surprised to be at number one on the top 30 artists? You know,
I was excited as well. When I seen the list, I ran across it. Of course, I support any and every artist from Carolina, doing their thing on the ground. But when I seen my name at number one, I definitely was excited.
Okay. And how long you was doing this?
To be honest with you, I was making music for a long time. I was good at it, but I never took it serious.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't until I could say the end of 2016 when I said, or beginning of 2017 when I said, I told myself I was gonna start taking it serious. And so I can say almost maybe 2 years. 2 years now is because actually the first song I put out was "Fool You" on a serious level. So ever since then, I've been taking it serious.
Okay, you do poetry and stuff like that?
I do. It's been a long time since I actually sat down and write a poem.
Mm-hmm.
But I always did poetry as well. I was always good at that as well. I remember going to certain events when I was in high school, reading poetry actually.
Okay. So since you say you started in 2 years, so Goals is your first album ever, correct?
Ever, yes sir. First one.
Wow. Who put the album together?
Dro from Straight Drop Studios and Twin from 21st Century Studios. Both of them located in Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, they're the engineers behind it, shall I say? As far as the writing and the picking up the instruments, as far as the beats, that was all me. But as far as the engineers, I definitely have to thank those two for engineering and putting together a sound for me in the studio.
Cool. So, do you travel abroad, like to Atlanta, Charlotte, and things like that to spread your music?
Definitely. I used to ride a lot more than I do now, but I'm currently I moved to Georgia. I moved to Georgia a few months back, so actually I'm down in Georgia currently.
Okay.
But I definitely used to ride to Charlotte. I've been to CIAA. Go to Georgia when I was living in Carolina. I used to come to Georgia and do a couple shows. I'm coming to Jonesboro and several places. But yes, I definitely travel. I figure that's a nice way to get your music out there.
Yeah. So you moved to Georgia to try to make it in the music scene? Are you in Atlanta or what?
Yes. Well, I didn't move here for that, but it's a plus. It's definitely a plus.
Mm-hmm. Are you in the Atlanta area?
Yes, I'm near Marietta.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay, cool. So, what your music goals are, and what more are we gonna hear from you with a new album, or are you going to pretty much promote and market this album? Because it's really good just to just drop it and do something else right now, in my opinion. But what you gonna do?
Well, as far as my goals, I just want to be recognized as one of the dopest in the game. I want to be highly respected by my peers. That's definitely a plus. And making money off it, being a multi-millionaire, being a mogul is definitely on the list as well. As much as I love music, I don't want to continue to do it at this level. Mm-hmm. But as far as new things, I'm still pushing goals because, like you said, I believe it's a good project as well. So I still push it, but I'm definitely gonna, I have some new stuff in the pocket as well, waiting to come out. But I want to get the first one out there as much as possible before I move on, so I gain as much fans, gain as much supporters as I can.
Right. That's smart. Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for joining SC Hip Hop 100 Live. And I saw on Instagram that you're gonna be a father. So congratulations.
Thank you. That's past the music. So I'm definitely grateful and honored to be a father as well.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
All right, man. There's a next single you're gonna push on the album.
Maybe I'm thinking about "Take It." Might be the next single after "Supposed to Call." Actually, I got a video coming soon. I'm working on the plot and the treatment, but "Supposed to Call." I'm gonna put together a video for "Supposed to Call" pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I might push some more singles off the album. Maybe Take It. I'm not sure yet. People seem to like Take It or Pretty Little Liars, but we'll see. We'll see moving along.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, man, Meeting the Minds is a really, really good environment for local artists, and I'm definitely going to text you colors and information so we can get you in there so we can see you perform. You are a performer, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Okay. So where can artists, well, not artists, but people can find your music and follow you on social media?
Like I said, you can go to mymixtapes.com, search Keis, Keis. You can go to YouTube, do the same thing, Keis. And as far as social media, you can find me on Instagram at Legendary Keis. And you can find me on Facebook at Keis Manigo. That's KeisManigo on Facebook.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us on SC Hip Hop Live, and you have a wonderful day, man.
Okay, you too, man. Keep doing your thing as well, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, up next will be Double O Thugg. I think he's from Kingstree, South Carolina, and we're going to play some of his music. All right, we'll be right back.
Another gun today. All day I move around the block. 24/7 around the clock. I ride with that set like I'm Santa Claus. 24/7 around the clock. I'm chasing that cheese, I'm getting guap. 24/7 around the clock. Keep going and going, I never stop. 24/7 around the clock. Get money, love money, big money, all money, ball money. Get your money, day money, play money, finna take y'all money. I drop money, walk money, talk money, y'all can't stop money. Come up on you wanna talk money. I just let the money talk for me. Win money, spend money, lend money. You can call it twin money. Lunch money, crunch money. I just call it stunt money. I let the money do a stunt for me. I'm kicking that cash, that punt money. Fast money, cash money, vast money. So I gotta stash money. Brown money, round money, green money, dirty money, clean money. Long money, tall money, thick money, quick money, big honey. I got that cheese and chip money. So I like the double dip money. Trip money, flip money, slip money, in the money, clip money. Trap money, rap money, real money, fake money, make money. Good money, jug money, bad money, bank money, thank money. Hey bro, you can turn that shit up a little bit? Yeah. You ain't even got no gun. The boy gotta let you hold it. Toy soldier. Always fucking up the blunt. I can't even let you roll it. Toy soldier. I got that weed too, bro. But nigga, you ain't even sold it. Toy soldier. You ain't no soldier. You just fake. You just a snake, a cobra. You know I'm a soldier. A chopper holder and a pistol toter. I roll like a boulder. I'm a soldier, thought I already told you. My heart done got colder. And I done got wiser cause I done got older. Better go check my folder. You sleeping on me, nigga, go get some soldiers. I ride with the rollers. Yeah, killers, dealers, stealers, they soldiers. My chopper be folding. Then let that bitch ride, nigga, watch how I hold it. Better pay if you're older. Get no fuck by no friends, get no fuck by no homies. I'ma die by my lonely. So I ride by my lonely, slide by my lonely. That fire be on me. I'ma kill him like Kobe, run off like Toby. Had a talk with the oldie. Bro, just take that shit slowly. That what he told me. I say, bro, they can't hold me. If they think they can't hold me, they must not know me. Yeah, you say you a soldier? You gotta show me. You ain't even got no gun. The boy gotta let you hold it. Toy soldier. Always fucking up the blunt. I can't even let you roll it. Toy soldier. I got that weed too, bro. But nigga, you ain't even sold it. Toy soldier. You ain't no soldier. You just fake. You just a snake, a cobra. I know real soldiers that be slinging that yo. I know real soldiers that gon' hang on them corners. Those some real soldiers that gon' say what they wanna, spray what they wanna, pull up on you, jump right up on you. I got soldiers locked up, they calling me every morning. I got soldiers boxed up, I hope we meet where I'm going. No limit soldiers, so.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
Not much. All right, you're on live, and hold on. You're on live. Hey, this is SC Hip Hop 100 live, and with me is Double O Thugg. Double O Thugg, introduce yourself to the world.
Yo, what's happening out there, man? It's Double O, man. Double O Thugg. I'm from Kingstree, South Carolina, man. 843.
Yo, are you on speakerphone?
Nah, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, man.
Oh, okay.
So, tell us about your music. Is this your first time ever making music, or how long you been in the game?
I've been making music only for 7 months, but I'm the hottest rapper in my county right now, and I only been doing this for 7 months. I got the biggest hit in my city where I live at, and I'm from Kingstree, South Carolina. Kingstree, South Carolina.
Okay, and Kingstree's in Berkeley County, right?
Nah, that's Williamsburg County.
Oh, okay, Williamsburg County. Okay.
Yeah, if y'all know, like, we kind of close to Charleston, South Carolina, stuff like that.
Have you come to Charleston and perform?
Yeah, I got a song with a rapper from Charleston named Bishop Dripper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a song with a rapper from Charleston named Bishop Dripper.
Well, but have you come to Charleston to perform live yet?
I come to one day. I performed at his party.
Oh, okay. Okay, but you don't like Meet of the Minds. Have you done that yet?
No, I just found out about it. I just found out about that like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I got it from SC Hip Hop. They sent me the invite.
Oh, okay, I did. Yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, it's like one of the hottest things out here, man. It's real good, good environment, for new up and coming artists. It's definitely something you should go to. Uh, but let's talk about your album. Well, as a group, as a collabo group of people on this album, it's on iTunes and Spotify and all major sites. You have like 2 or 3 songs on this album.
Yeah, it's a group album. The name of the group is SRS. Shout out to the rest of SRS, all my bros. Pizzo. I got like 3 or 4 songs on the album. But my main hit single, Toy Soldier, the one that's in the top 30 all the time, that's on the album. Mm-hmm. I got another song that's in the top 30 a lot that's not on the album, a song called Around the Clock. On the album, I got 2 other songs. I got a song called Let Me Explain. That's on the album. All this stuff you can find on iTunes. We got it on YouTube. You can also check out some of my bros. Like I say, it's a group album. So we got a whole lot to offer.
Okay. And are these guys on the album? Are they from Williamsburg County? Where they from?
Yes, we are from Williamsburg County. We are from Kingstree, South Carolina. We are from the same neighborhood. The name of the group is SRS. That stands for Sand Ridge Soldiers. That's the name of the neighborhood we from, Sand Ridge.
Oh, okay.
Out here in Kingstree, South Carolina, man. But like, we got it on lock over here. Like, we the biggest thing happening over here.
Okay. Wow. So you guys got a all-white party coming up on the 31st, correct?
Yeah, we got an all-white party coming up on the 31st. This is gonna be the first annual all-white party. We're gonna do it every year. We're gonna do it again next year. The party is gonna be in Hemingway, South Carolina, at Nate's Lounge. We got the Twin Gang. They also from Kingstree, South Carolina. Two of the baddest strippers from over here.
Okay.
We got a lot going on, man. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody who's tuning in, man, just go hit that iTunes, go look up all my music, my YouTube. If you in South Carolina, you close by, pull up to the party on the 31st, come check us out, come see how we got it going on.
Okay, definitely. So do you go outside of the city, outside the state, like to Charlotte, to Atlanta, to promote your music?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Charlotte real soon. A DJ just hit me about the event they having up there, and him and another artist up there, they want me to come. So I'm finna go to Charlotte, and that's in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Other than that, like I say, man, it's only been 7 months. I just started doing this. It's just that the way how it took off, like it just buzzing like that.
How did it take off? What got you to this point?
It really was an accident, man. It really was an accident. My homeboys was already rapping, and I went to the studio with them one day, and left out of there with a hit song. Didn't really know what I had until I seen the way how people was reacting to it, and that made me start to take it a little more serious, man. That's how we all get the way we at now.
Okay. Wow. And so who put this album together?
Me and my brother Pizzo, man. Shout out to Pizzo again, man.
He has a song rotating on the radio station as well. This your brother, blood brother, or this a homeboy?
Man, this is my blood brother from the mud, man. Yeah, man. All these my brothers, man. Everybody on the mix, all these my brothers.
Okay. And do you mix and master your music, or you produce it, or what hands do you play in putting this together?
Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. It depends on where we go to record the music at, or who we record the music with.
And
Like, you know, it be different. Different people got different setups. So when we record with certain people, we let them do it their way.
okay, are you gonna have a separate album later on, or you could continue to do a lot of collabo with your brothers?
Now, I'm finna. That's what I'm working on now. It ain't ready yet. It ain't ready to come out, but it'll be out before. It'll be out before the end of the year. So y'all will see that 2019 too.
Okay, okay,
I got a couple of the songs. They already out. A couple of the singles that's going on that album, on my personal album, they already out. You can go catch those on SoundCloud. And I just dropped the video on YouTube maybe like a week ago on the channel, SRS Soldiers on YouTube channel. Y'all can go look that up. And like two new singles on there. They going on my personal album too. So
awesome.
It's a lot of work, man. Just working, man.
Wow. So go ahead. You gonna say something?
But I be in contact with SC Hip Hop a lot. I be putting other artists that's over here where I'm from. I put them on to it. You know, like we got other artists than me that be making the top 30 sometimes. They might not be up there as much as me, but they make the top 30 sometimes. Zusi, OBG Zusi, he from over here. DC Pacino, he from over here. 6ix9ine, he from over here. So shout out to them too. You know, it's a lot. We got a lot to offer over here, man. We all in Kingstree, South Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get Zusi on here in July.
Yeah, see, he SRS. He part of the group.
Okay.
Yeah, he part of the group. I got a song with the other artist, DC Pacino. He be on the top 30 sometimes too.
Yeah. Okay, so you got a whole group coming out here. Okay.
Yeah, man. Zay, he just made the top 30. He just started getting on to it, you know. That's my homeboy too. I told him about the SC Hip Hop. He just got on to it. He made the top 30. I done seen him up there. So.
Yeah, I was trying to get 6ix9ine too to come on the show, but you know, situation.
Yeah, now 6ix9ine, that's like family. Yeah, that's like family.
Yeah, I would definitely try to get Zusi and 6ix9ine definitely.
Oh yeah, man. I can make that happen for you.
Cool. And tell them about Meet Up the Minds too, because like Zusi, OG.
Man, we're gonna bring everybody. Me, Pizzo, everybody come. We're gonna bring the whole game.
That's awesome. You guys got a good vibe going on, especially music wise. It's very catchy and it's real good. Good music.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. We really trying to get paid, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So y'all have a good fan followings out there in Berkeley. What is it, Williamsburg County?
Yeah, we the artist group out here. Like we got the biggest songs out here, all of that. But I got a lot of followers outside of Williamsburg County as well. I got followers outside of South Carolina. Like people listen to my music in a lot of different places. People, you know, I have fans in Texas, New York, New Jersey, California, Charlotte, North Carolina, just a lot of different states, man. I bump into fans when I be at Walmart, man.
That's good. Wow. Okay. So, can you tell us one more time where we can find your music? And I guess other people's music as well, out there in Williamsburg. Well, before you say that, there's no hating going on in Williamsburg between artists. I mean, it seems like you all get together and do your thing to support each other. So there's no hating going on, ain't no jealousy, nothing.
You say hating?
Yeah.
I got a new single. That in a new video that I just dropped on the YouTube channel, SRS Soldiers. It's a song about a murder case. I had a situation going on where I was wrongfully accused. So when you ask about the hating, you know, we deal with a lot of that right now too, man. But they don't really got no choice but to respect what we got going on, because we the best ones doing this over here where we at, you know. But yeah, we deal with the hate. That's why I dropped the song. Y'all just gotta go listen to it and see what's going on, you know. That's on the SRS Soldiers YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, we got SoundCloud. Look that up. Look up the SoundCloud, SRS. Look up look up the mixtape on iTunes. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, all major platforms.
Okay, definitely. And it's Sandridge Soldiers, correct?
Sandridge, yes sir. SANDRIDGE. Sandridge Soldiers.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I'm Double O. I'm Double O Thugg.
Right. Well, what's up with the other name? Campo?
Yeah, Campo, man. It's crazy. Like, that's my name. That's my name for real. Like, I got my own gang, man, called the Camo Gang. I started my own gang a few years ago, so that's why I'm the Camo Capo. You know, it makes sense. I'm the captain. But that's just my name. Like, that's just my name. That ain't really had nothing to do with the music, but I see that people liking it. So sometimes, you know, people address me as that too, man. I got two names, man. I can do that. I can get away with that.
No doubt. Alright, man. Double O Thugg, thank you for joining SC Hip Hop 100 Live. I really do appreciate all your shares and letting other artists know about SC Hip Hop 100. And great respect for you and much love, man. And thanks for joining.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everything y'all do for the SRS Soldiers, man.
Alright, man. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy your, when is it? The white party?
Yeah, the all-white party, man. It's on the 31st, man. Hemingway, South Carolina, man. SRS Soldiers, Double O Thugg, man.
And what time it starts?
Man, whenever y'all get ready, y'all can pull up. Like, we gonna be out there all night long.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna be out there because I have to work at night. But but tell what time does it start for everybody else?
Oh, the doors open at like 10 o'clock.
Okay. So that's my.
I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be a little bit late, but
okay.
I'm gonna be there.
So you like performing and everything? You know, perform live. You know.
Yeah, I perform live all the time, man. I perform live all the time. I like doing it because I ain't never been booed before or none of that. Like, every time I perform, no matter where I'm at, I get good energy from the crowd. Everybody like it, so I enjoy it, you know.
All right, man. Well, thanks again for coming on, and I'm gonna try to get Zusi and 6ix9ine on, and DC Pacino, and the whole other SRS group, you know. And man, thanks, man.
Already, man. Double O Thugg, man. SRS Soldiers.
All right, man. You have a good one. And that is the conclusion of SC Hip Hop 100 Live. Next week, we're going to have Miss Felicia Rivers, Get You One magazine. Who else we going to have? We're also going to have Carolina Project and Hovey L. So, June 5th, Felicia Rivers from Get You One magazine, Carolina Project, and Hovey L. Y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining. Project and Hovey L.